My name's Steve Dorrington, service provider and proprietor of Dorrington House, care homes for the elderly, which I run as a family concern with my wife Lorraine. We have 3 homes, one at Dereham and one at Watton and Wells next to the sea.
My name is Lorraine Durrington. I'm married to Steve Dorrington and we run our homes together along with our management team. I've been involved in residential care for 20 years now, and my main role now as proprietor and service provider is to manage my management team.
All the homes are purpose-built. We soon realised that we needed single rooms and ensuite facilities, although they're still not a requirement, which I find absolutely astonishing. Ensuite facilities are an absolute must for us, because they are so much more private and dignified and easier to help meet people's needs.
I like the staff, I like the room, I like going out for a smoke. What more do you want?
Now, all the homes are purpose-built, single rooms with their ensuite facilities and separate activity areas and lounges. And we encourage people to, we try to become part of the community by offering very flexible services. People stay for odd days, weekends, even odd hours, and people come in just to talk and chat and find out about care, and we support people in the community in all sorts of ways.
When I became involved in residential care for older people, we had just the one care home and we wanted to do more. So our next project was Watton, and we designed the home ourselves based on working hands-on in the home. At Dereham we knew exactly what we would want for our residents, or what our residents would want, and also a nice environment for the staff and what their needs were too.
Making a decision for someone to come into care is not an easy one to make, and it's best made with as much information as possible. And I always find, over 35 years of experience, it's always good to listen. Listen to the family, find out how they connect with each other, and see what the people involved in coming into care, if they're able to do so themselves, is absolutely paramount. If they're not able to make those decisions for themselves, then we're part of a multidisciplinary team to try and make decisions in the best interest of that person, families, professionals and ourselves. There's an awful lot to know and learn. It's not something you think about until it actually happens to you. We offer, on our website, we've got information people can look. They can look at sites which are of useful purpose, like age concern, the benefits and pensions DWP website. We always encourage people to go on to CQC and look at our inspection reports, and so they can feel free about asking questions prior to someone coming into our homes. We have sometimes social services. We have to guide them through the system of assessment, finding out what someone's needs are and what they're perhaps entitled to support, so that they know what to expect. And there are ways of helping. There are several schemes to help people fund as well, because people do worry about the funding of care. We try to help them through that, because once that's all sorted out, we can then spend more time with those people.
And when we have a new resident, obviously it's a worrying time for both them and the family, so it's really important that we gather as much information as we possibly can on both the resident and the family, so that we can accommodate their wishes and their needs to the best of our abilities, and make them feel really at home, because that's the main thing really. We just want them to feel as though this is their home, and not that they're staying somewhere foreign or alien, but they're actually staying somewhere where they are cared for, and that they are around people who appreciate and really care for them.
Our job is to try and help them to the best of our ability. We look at it as starting a new chapter of their life and making their life meaningful, and so that they can enjoy what time they have got left with their families, and we can do our utmost to make their life as interesting as possible and activities, and help meet their care needs if and when that should occur.